Oh, okay, so you have to read this thing.
Oh, I've got a legal note. I do have a quick legal note.
You gotta milk this cow.
Yes, I have a legal note.
Do you have a legal note again?
Oh, I do.
honey?
Wow, another one.
Two of them.
I have two legal notes. Ginny denied any conflict of interest between her activism and her husband's work on the Supreme Court.
Well, she doesn't talk to him at night.
That's my legal notes. But let me say this very quickly. Ginny Thomas has denied any conflict of interest between her activism and her husband's work.
You got a
A legal note.
legal
I have
note.
a legal note. Trump denied Esper's claims about wanting to shoot protesters. I have a legal note. Simon Lviv denies serial fraud and said he would proceed with a lawsuit for defamation. Congressman Loudermilk has denied any wrongdoing.
You have a legal note.
Roy Moore and Representative Matt Gaetz have denied any wrongdoing.
Uh-oh, here's another one.
Turning Point USA has condemned the group of neo-Nazis and said they have nothing to do with the organization.
But you let them in.
President, open your
You
mouth.
let them in and you knew what they were.
We want to make clear that these demonstrators were gathered outside the event and that they were not invited. We apologize for anything we said that may have been unclear on these points.
My bad.
Yes, going down on this article, furious viewers are demanding Whoopi Goldberg's firing from ABC after the View host repeated her view that the Holocaust wasn't about race in an interview. Goldberg, whose real name is Karen Johnson, sparked fury earlier this year when she claimed on air that the Holocaust wasn't about race. She apologized after an angry backlash, and ABC suspended her for 2 weeks but stopped short of firing her, a decision which enraged network staffers. The week, she doubled down on the comment in an interview with the Times of London, saying they were people they considered to be mentally defective, and then they made this decision. So on this clip, we are going to take an exclusive look into what is going on exactly. If this is your first time coming, please remember to subscribe. Why not turn on your notification? If possible, why not share this video?
From Washington, D.C. to break this down is Yuval David, filmmaker, actor and director of the End Jew Hatred movement. Yuval, this is not the first time that Whoopi Goldberg has claimed that the Holocaust is not connected to race, but just why is she pushing this again? Why is it back in the spotlight?
I mean, I find it very troubling, especially because I know Whoopi. We have mutual friends. And this is somebody who really is a national treasure who's defined so much of American pop culture. The fact that she doubled down on her incorrect and misinformed perspective on the Holocaust is really upsetting. She was asked to step down from The View for 2 weeks or so when she made her last comments. And now, once again, she made the comments again. She claims that we must not follow our oppressor's narrative, but we must follow our own. There is great power in that. The problem is she's blurring facts. It completely was about race. Jews, not only by the Nazis, but by so many white supremacists and black supremacists, and throughout European history and Arab history, Jews have been considered a separate race. When you look at the Ancestry.com or 23andMe and genetic studies, they show that there are Jewish genetics. So maybe we are a race. We're not only a religion. We're not only a culture and ethnicity, we are a people. There's a peoplehood, there's a nationality. And I think that saying that it's a white-on-white issue during the Holocaust is completely misinformed, because it was a racial attack on Jews as a Jewish people.
If you have been following this channel for some time, you realize I did a lot of videos pertaining to this situation. Now, Whoopi is going viral on social media just for the same reason. I went through Twitter, I saw a lot of this person wrote, Whoopi Goldberg continued to use the Holocaust as her punching bag. We told her that her comment harmed us and she simply doesn't care. I survived the Holocaust, so I will be demand if I let a comedy has been peddling a fake Jewish name get the better of me. Another person wrote, anti-Semitism deeply ingrained in Whoopi Goldberg. She learned nothing. In interview with Times of London, she again said that you will see it clearly how she set Twitter on fire. Another person wrote, so after supposed apology earlier this year, Whoopi Goldberg doubled down on her veiled remarks that the Holocaust was not about race. I have watched these people for some time. All I realize they mostly focus of their issues with race. Sonny Austin, Whoopi, and just to name a few, race baiting has been something with them. And the situation they always relate to race. So when I saw this surfacing on social media, it was not shocking. A lot of people have different versions. Now they are calling that she should be cancelled on air. If you go through Twitter like you want to search about this, you will see what I'm talking about. And that is to tell you, immediately you speak up against these people, it becomes a bigger problem. And last year we also what happened with her. She was suspended for 2 weeks. Now the same thing. We don't know the outcome of what she recently did. Maybe this time she'll be fired. Who knows?
Yeah, so apparently, according to Whoopi Goldberg, if you got the same skin color, right, then apparently you're the same race, okay? Apparently she's never seen, like, you know, white Arabs, right? Apparently, if you have the same skin color, then that means you're the same race, according to Whoopi Goldberg, okay? It was about who could obviously be identified and who obviously couldn't be identified. In an episode of The View in January, Goldberg said, quote, the Holocaust isn't about race, but was an example of man's inhumanity to man. As Breitbart News reported, she then turned to her cohorts and called on them to be truthful about the Holocaust and admit that Jews and Nazis are two white groups of people. Again, I don't understand why she's so stuck on the fact that, okay, well, they're white. Right?
Yes, God bless you for watching me. There is one thing I want to share with you. Yes, going through my comment section, there is something I realize with people. We need to have a voice. So many people are eager to speak, but they are afraid. Yes. Consider the people we are watching today, the big content creators. In some years to come, they will not be there. Yes. Then imagine that, okay, everybody's afraid. Meaning that time, we will not have people that will be able to speak up in the society. So, the time is now.